Oh, there we go. Well, look at that. Hello, hello. I'm going to go ahead and get off of that. I don't need the live dashboard, but I do need to pull it up on my phone so that I can... I'm trying to get better at this. I don't know if I was accidentally showing something earlier or what. But I need to pull this video up so that I can see the chat. Preacher Bear, I know you're here and maybe some other people are here. Give me a few to figure it out. I don't understand why I have harder time getting to my own video than other people would have getting to my video. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm legitimately confused. Boy, my channel. So I have to actually go all the way to my channel, click there, and now I'm here. Alright. Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, go on to bed. I'm sure it's some crazy hour. But thanks for checking in. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do, so I don't need to see myself. 1:40 a.m. That's not too bad, but that's pretty late. Alright, well, welcome everybody. Once again, I'm kind of operating here in silence. Why is that red? Alright, the stream seems to be fine. Please leave a comment. I can see the chat. Let me know if you're having any issues. Tonight we're going to work on New York. But in the meantime, I am going to update this. So it is 20, 40, and it is the 19th, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and enter. And I am going to save. So it appears that there's me watching my own stream and someone else. It's great, Bear Arms. That is a blessing. Praise report. Faux show. Just gonna glance through here and see what kind of progress might have been made. So somebody's working in Maine. That was a little while back. Somebody was working on this yesterday in Massachusetts, and a little bit today. It's good. Somebody was working New Hampshire not too long ago. Oh, let's see, what state is this? North Carolina. Okay, and then it's a long list, guys. It's a long list. Washington. Yeah, I had worked some of the Washington one, I think. Yeah. It's weird. I thought I did more than this. Maybe it wasn't Washington I was working. So I also added this, but I don't know if everybody can see it. And by the way, if you're in the chat, you can email operationbabylandlord@gmail.com. That is the official email. So I've got these tasks that I created. But I'm not sure if everybody can see the tasks. They say my tasks. So I don't know if everybody can see that. But check that out and see if you can see that. No, I mean, it looks like there might be 3 people here. I don't know. But hopefully we'll get a little crowd together and get some people in the dock and work together and all that good stuff. But what we're going to do tonight is we're going to work in New York. And there's plenty to do there. Start at the top. Woot woot. I've got an epic chocolate drink. Welcome, Ural Bear. Welcome. Alright, so let's get started. We take an address, copy it. I'm going to try and narrate my steps here, okay? We'll do a Google search. We just simply search. We're trying to get the, we're simply trying to get the county, my friends, or the zip. The zip. The zip is easiest. You double click, copy. Eventually we'll get the county. I've got a spot for that, right? We're going to want to go to this. We're going to just click the link that's on tab 2. Click that right there. Your computer should open up a new tab if it has a brain. And then you're going to put the, whoop, we're not searching foreclosures. We're going to do zip code to county conversion, 10543. Westchester. I'm going to just highlight that, copy, go here. And literally, it would be beautiful if I could just have somebody do just that. Nothing but that. Then you go in here, you have to click the address bar because you just want the information, you don't want the formatting. So you have to type in the bar that way, type in the county, then we have the county. And if somebody could literally just go through this entire list and just fill out the counties, you don't need a degree in anything. You don't really need to know anything except it's so simple. You can even use a website like you can even do a simple search, right? USPS has a search like that. Welcome. Let's see more people showing up. Search zip code by county, zip code, county code, city to county. So Zip Express, let's see what happens with this one. Just curious. The smaller the website, the less, yeah, this looks pretty, the more old school the website looks, the better, because it's going to load pretty fast. And whoopsie, we don't want that. We don't want that. That's not what we want. We want, here, you would look it up, and then you would get the 10543, you punch it in there, and this is another way to do it. Instead of using netter, NETR, you hear me. If I say netter, I'm talking about this right here, okay? Talk about that. So it tells you the city and it tells you the county, and that's another way to look it up. It even tells you the area code. So, but that's another way. Getzips.com. It's not hard at all. So, in fact, let's just take this and copy, and I will put that right here. We'll just save that there. I'm the only one that can edit this page, the instructions page, and I just didn't want it to get really messy. So I've got links, resources here for folks to check out. I've got a sermon I want everybody to be able to watch. Just a lot of great resources here, guys. And then this evil human being here that we pray seeks repentance, and just lots of instructions here. And kind of an example of everything I found on the given example. And you can scroll through and see all that good stuff. So that's that. We'll go back to the master list here, and we're going to focus on this first one. Hey, there's a lot of people here, and nobody's chatting. But welcome, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and close the zips down. And now that we have the county, we can click on the county. Long live the king. What is it? What is it? Well, long live the king. This is the instructions. These are the instructions for Operation Baby Landlord. And if you don't know what that is, welcome. You're just you're at the beginning of something that's really big. In short, we are getting information as part of a procedure to contact the landlords of murder mills. And we're going to get the landlords' information for all the murder mills. And then we're going to use that information to send them kind, loving, truth-telling postcards. And we're going to pray for a crisis of conscience. Prayer is necessary. And we're going to get murder mills shut down because the landlords are going to be like, listen, I'd rather run an old-timey speakeasy with gambling and booze than killing babies. I mean, if you have to pick a vice, why does it have to be murder? Yeah, I'm being a little sarcastic, but, I mean, I'm also being serious. Click here for public access. So somebody said how complicated New York was, and there's just tons of links. I want to show you and speak through exactly what I did here. So I actually wasn't even paying attention, to be straight up here. We're in Westchester. That's the county. So we click that, and Westchester has all of these deals. We're not worried about the city links. That's just going to get you. You care about the county, so we want the GIS for Westchester, possibly, which might be what I clicked on. You freaking yonkers, what in the world? Maybe I didn't click on the right one. Let's go back. So we want we could use the county clerk, but what we'll do is we'll do this one. We'll do Westchester County, and we'll click on that, and that's a GIS. That's going to get us a parcel ID, which is the next step. Let's see. Yeah, they are. A lot of them are, and I can't help but think that some of these landlords have literally put no thought, literally no thought at all into what is going on in the facilities they own. They literally think that their hands are clean, and I'm here to help them realize that their hands might not be as clean as they think. That's the point. I haven't gotten any comments on whether or not I'm sounding okay. So if you have any comments on that, let me know. What is going on? What city am I in, guys? What city? Mamaroneck. New York is a mess. It's a mess. Look at this. So we have to pick between town or village. We're going to start with town. You just do what you can, you move on. You're quiet, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm not yelling. So, and I don't think I can turn myself. I think I'm already turned up all the way. As far as my mic goes, I think I'm already turned up. Thanks, Rift Bear. Thank you. The mic is like way there. I think the mic is right here. I bet you all heard that. Alright, so you just accept stuff. We don't read anything. No need to read. You don't even need to know how to read to take down murder mills, my friends. Just follow my instructions. It's pattern recognition. It's pretty simple stuff, guys. You're just looking for. So look at that. We're looking in Mamaroneck Town, and we can't find it. So it might be in the other one. You double check that this accepts addresses, and that obviously wasn't working. So we're going to go to the other one. We're going to go to Village. Let's see. Like, good. I just watched Nate wheel himself to the bathroom to take a. Will himself? Interesting. You seem tired though, my dude. Don't worry too much. Oh, if you're talking about me, I'm good. I've got good energy level. I have to stay quiet because the kids. So I just try and keep it low because sound carries like crazy in this house. There's carpet in this room, but then there's tile. The sound travels like crazy. Alright, so that's not working. We gotta move on. Just don't waste time. It's not even worth time trying to try all of them. It's just not gonna happen. So just move on. Just move on. So we're gonna go to the county clerk. And public records somewhere. Deed, mortgage, or other land record. See this land records? We're just going to hit search. And I'm ignoring this because I don't know what that was. I don't even know if that was helpful. Hello, Christopher. Hello. Land records. So we don't know the last name. That's what we're actually ultimately trying to figure out. So we need to search by, let's see what search by number. Post 1967, yeah, sure. We don't know the control number. We don't know the book, page. We don't know any of that. So that's not going to work. That's not going to work. The business name could work. The business name could work. So we're going to try. That. Okay. So I'm going to take that and here. And then we're going to give it a try. I'm going to take the dash out and contains, and then we'll just limit it to Mamaroneck just to be on the safe side, but we'll have to expand it. No search, no results. Let's go to any. We'll do search. No results. So then we do health, White Plains. We're gonna take that out. Do search. Alrighty. So these are General Electric. What is that about? Chemical Bank. Okay. Christopher, you can ask any questions you like. Questions are fine. Questions are fine, dude. Ask your questions. And you could always, like, just like Owen said, PayPal me a penny and ask a question. If you have any direct questions related to Operation Baby Landlord, then email operationbabylandlord@gmail.com, and I will add you to the sheet. I just added Stranded. Nobody's here on the sheet, but you all could literally, I'd add you. It's fine. All right, so what we're looking for is address. Something to tell us which one is the right one. So let's see what these different images are. Purchase additional time. What? What does that even mean? Purchase time? Yeah, boy. Let's click details, see what happens. Okay, that's not helpful. I don't know if any of these are going to be helpful. They all say PC, huh? What's this one? Oh, this is just garbage. This is really not helpful. This is really not helpful. Oh boy. LoopNet is an interesting website. That might be one of them that I like. That might have been the one that I was thinking. LoopNet. I'll know if when I see it. No, it's not LoopNet. There's a website that gives you really detailed information on businesses. So sometimes you need to click on this stuff. Oh boy, so there's multiple floors. Every floor is not necessarily going to be part of the murder mill. Possible medical use. This is probably it. It probably is first floor. Wait, suite numbers should help. Is there a suite number in here? No. What about here? Let's try. You just gotta get as much details as you can so that you can get what you're really looking for is the parcel ID. So I picked the hardest state, New York and California, that both have the most murder mills. That's what I picked. No, I don't want you to know my location. Sodomites. This is not the same thing. But in the same building as an urgent care is a murder factory. I couldn't imagine working in that same building. NewYorkabortion.com could wind up being a good resource, even though they probably have a lot of propaganda. And, you know, if you're not used to doing this, I definitely recommend you praying before you even start, because it's just so much horrible stuff to have to. Oh, there's a federation of murderers. I just don't understand. I get it. I do. We live in a fallen world. It's not giving the suite number. Come one, come all, from anywhere. Abortion up to 24 weeks. Oh, you're 34 weeks? You said 24, right? You said 24? We have a special kind of math that we use. Oh, your baby is 4 weeks old and it was born 4 weeks ago? Yeah, we use special math. All we do is we just stick its hand. I'm going to stop talking. Sarcasm doesn't help. That was not helpful. That was a terrible resource. Good grief. I get it. Somebody was talking about, I keep on accidentally showing it. I'm just going to shut that. I'll read those emails later. If you, yeah, I know. What's going on? Yeah, Christopher, my wife and I prayed for your father, bro. Mural Bear. It doesn't sound stupid. I am usually a king of automation. So when you say automation, there's something inside of me that obviously just goes crazy. What county are we in? Westchester. Westchester. These are such weird. Westchester. So to automate this process would be really, really tough. There are paid services that can give you property tax information, but I don't know how you become a member of those. We use it at work, but I would be fired in a heartbeat if I used my company's. It'd just be fraud. I can't do something like that. Memoronic. But it's called PTE, Property Tax Estimator. I forget the website exactly. It's part of Core Logic, I believe, is the company behind it. Yeah, man, I get it, CRISPR. Go to your town's website. Sorry for not moving very fast. When I'm reading comments and responding to them, it's hard to make fast action on the what I'm doing here. I'm distractible. It just happens. But if there was a way to scrape the data automatically, then that would be pretty fantastic. I just don't, because of the every state is different. Every county can be different in the method that you have to use to find out. Like, I just came here, and this is the town of Mamaroneck, and that's not going to help. This isn't the kind of website I need to be on. I'm trying to look up property, I'm trying to look up property tax. And New York is blatantly difficult. Town of Mamaroneck tax portal. Man. Yeah, it can be overwhelming, though, Robert, if you're new to the faith and stuff. You just need the basics first. You walk before you can run. Theology and doctrine is a lot like that. Yeah, some of the landlords aren't going to be swayed. Bear arms. We're not. This isn't the solution of all solutions. Otherwise, it probably would have already been done. Property address. So we are going to give this a try. White Plains, New York. See, I didn't notice that it was actually White Plains. So I might even... See, I don't know how I'm getting... Mamaroneck is the avenue name. White Plains. I don't understand how I got onto Mamaroneck. I'm confused at that. White Plains. White Plains. Real Property Tax Service. I mean, that should be it, but I don't know if I clicked on this link already. I did. Westchester. And instead of clicking on the Mamaroneck, I need to click on White Plains. But there's not a White Plains because these are towns, and that's the difficulty with New York. Oh, there. City of White Plains. Some of you might have already seen that. You just got to be patient, guys. You got to be patient with me. You got to be patient with yourself. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see. The man cards? What in the world? Is that a joke? Are LLC companies obliged to post address data on the owners like here in the UK? And is that data on a single federal website? No. Some LLCs some of them protect themselves. And the thing is, you don't know an LLC just by going to like a Planned Parenthood or abortion, like the abortion mill. Just by going to their website, you don't automatically get their this is just so not easy. Robert, you can promote. It's fine. I don't know what man cards is, but it's fine. That's fine. I do that all the time on Vox and Owens. Vox doesn't take kindly to self-promotion, though. Owen never really seems to mind. But, feel free to, share my stuff. Keep on getting told that I should let other people promote me. It's fine. I don't want to beg. But if you want to tell people about my stuff, then tell people about my stuff. City departments. This is really bogging down my computer too. Mural Bear, your questions are not stressing me out. If I look that way, it's because I'm thinking, and I might look that way when I think, but not stressing me at all. It was a good idea. It's a good idea. I thought about the LLC thing. You just don't get the identity of the LLC easily. That's part of what we're doing is just simply trying to get the LLC and an address for, like once you determine the LLC, it is easy to find out the address. But right now, all I'm trying to do is simply find a way in Westchester County I'm just simply trying to find the property tax information, and it's not working. It's not, this is a hard one. But I'm doing this on purpose because somebody else was saying how difficult it was. I get it. Obviously, it is very difficult. Sometimes there's other ways. Maybe we'll go to maps. I don't think we've done that. Searching, wait, there it was. Searching by address. I need to go back. Making government easy. Yeah, right. Almost everybody tells Vox that he's full of himself, and he's like, I'm not full of myself. I don't have a drinking problem. That's a little joke. For some of you, you might get it. That is the super chocolatiest thing I ever did make. Habanero oil, cinnamon, an herb that you've never heard of, catuaba, C-A-T-U-A-B-A, cinnamon powder, cocoa, vanilla extract, water. Eight ingredients. I mean, he has said Jesus Christ is the only way. So I'm just... Gosh, I don't know. I have a feeling there's some other people that have said stuff like that too. So anyway, searching by address. Please contact your local to obtain the name of the property owner so that you can search our records by that property owner's name. Please contact your local tax assessor. So you're telling me that you have to call. Oh boy. Ugh. Did you see this? Did you see this? Our records are not indexed by street address or by tax identifiers such as section, block, lot numbers. If this is the only information you have, please contact your local tax assessor to obtain the name of the property owner so that you can search our records by that property owner's name. We need teams of people to just call to and say like, "Hi, hi, I'm doing a research project for school, and I'm just trying to figure out the owner of this facility because what we're doing is we're doing this triangulation. Do you want to know details about the project, or can I get the owner's name? Because I'd love to talk about it. It's really fascinating. We're triangulating the juxtaposition of geocaching projects, and we're trying to figure out if there's some type of correlation between, oh, yeah, the address? Oh, yeah, sure. I'll just give you the address. That's 222 Mamaroneck, M-A, Mama, Ronna, I don't know, M-A-M-A, R-O-N-E-C-K Avenue. Yeah. But, like, we're just going to use the names, and we're trying to, like, do this geocaching scavenger hunt type thing, where we're, like, trying to, like, use, oh, the owner's name. Yeah, I'll type that down. Oh, okay. Okay. No, that's all I, okay. Thank you so much. It could work, guys. It could work. But we need we need people on the phone that sound extremely you need to drink a soy milkshake and then call. Listen, I supposedly have 9 people here right now. Are you feeling me on this technique? Oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Copy. And we are going to go back over her. And we are going to put a note. Insert note. Boom. Too much information. Watch what happens when you do this. You just pull it out like that. Hopefully you see how that's done. I don't know if that setting saves like for the note, but that's one way to do it. So you put all that, and then let's see what happens. Yeah, you're just going to have to pull it out every time. Just scoot it over, and you'd be like, oh, I'm looking for the town or city of, and you got to scroll. Look, it's not ideal. This is a work in progress, guys. This is a work in progress. Every state is different. I picked literally the hardest. Literally the hardest. We're going to leave White Plains, and on this, I have a feeling those are both going to be a little bit of a nightmare. We're going to go do this. And I mean, I know that there's a web link. I see the web link. I'm not interested in what they have to say about themselves. Because I just don't imagine that's any better. We're going to move on. Okay? We're going to move on. We're going to move on. It's fine. It's fine. It is fine. Alright. Did y'all like my pretend phone call? Yeah, thanks for the prayer. Very professional. Does anyone hear that? Tom Woods. I don't know anything about Tom Woods. All I know is the Bible says it is better to put your trust in God than to put your trust in men. So we shouldn't look up to any pastor, preacher, theologian as the ultimate source of truth and knowledge. They can be resources, but you need to recognize that the canon of Scripture, part of the reason that certain books of the Bible weren't put in the canon, the Bible that we have, at least as Protestants, was because they weren't like the Talmud. They weren't interpretations. Does that make sense? That was one of the qualifying factors for canon, was that it couldn't be a interpretation of something in Scripture. Scripture is Scripture. Scripture is not an interpretation of Scripture. So that's on purpose. I hope I'm making sense when I say that. The Bavarian hat and an accent. Yeah, that could work, Mural Bear. You couldn't hear the soy in my voice? I sounded like a transgendered Valley Z. Like, but the whole Valley, well, some of you aren't familiar with what Valley Girl means. It's like some really old school terminology. You might have to be over 30 to know what Valley Girl is. But it's a California thing. I've never been to California. I just know it from movies and stuff like that. Like it's a valley. Anyway. So that's kind of what I was impersonating. Man, but we need wise. Yeah, we do need wise people to learn from. And not everything true. So, 2 Timothy 3:16, Riff Bear. Please go read 2 Timothy 3:16. Just add a tab, look it up. 2 Timothy 3:16. Yeah, the reason, and somebody was talking about the Book of Enoch earlier, and I read a little bit of it on my lunch break today, and that was part of the reason that it was rejected, is because it utilized interpretation. And though it might have some value, it's not canon because that's not what Scripture is meant to be. I need to move on because I'm doing nothing on my screen. I'm just talking to you guys. And if that was what this was about, I would just make my face cover the entire screen and change the title. Over 40 years ago, we've been murdering people. Such madness. Anyway, copy and paste. Move on. Don't think about it too much. Just memorize the process and keep going. Mural Bear, I have been asking for people to participate in this. I understand that it's not easy to dive in to this. I understand that everybody's time, everybody has their own life, their own thing going on. If you are interested in doing something with this, email Operation Baby Landlord at gmail.com, and I will add you to the spreadsheet, and we will work together. We need, the more people we have, the faster this is going to go. You see me doing this. I haven't knocked out one yet, and we're going on probably 40 minutes. Usually I can do them in about 20, but I'm literally in the hardest state. Search property records. Let's try that. Find addresses and parcels is also another. See? None of that's going to work. So that was the wrong thing. We want to do find addresses. Yeah, I agree with intoxicating masculinity. Can make false things like motive power of electricity by machines. I don't make things false. Make things false, like motive power of electricity. It's not a physics manual. But I don't know. I don't even know what that means. That is beyond me, buddy. That is beyond me. Bronx. So what was I doing? I was going over here so that I could see the city name, and then I could come back over here, and I can, well, I'm pointing at the screen, but I can go over here. I can see, oh, 2070, 2070, and then we go to the next, and we go East Chester. A lot of Chesters. You'll notice a lot of Chesters in New York. I don't know what that means exactly, but I'm confused. I've heard that there's some, yeah, I get you, Bear Arms. Give me a second. I know you can still see me, but I can't see your chat right now. I am adding Mural Bear and anybody else that's emailed me in the process here. Where is my Gmail? Oh, it's right there. God, so obvious. Alright, so nobody else has emailed me yet. It's all good. Copy. I'm going to go over here. We're going to go here. And we're going to go here. Here. And let us paste. And we got him. And boom. I think that makes 9. Just for the, I mean, because some of you guys need to realize how small this is and why it's not going very far. Very fast, I should say. Okay, let me. Ugh. That's not what I want. Can we get real time? Real time. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Mural Bear, you have been added. Dude, what planet are you on, Bear Arms? If it's like 2 a.m. in England, are you in Hawaii? Are you in Japan? Where are you, Bear Arms? I'm going to go to lunch. Oh, unless you're like working like an evening shift, and that's just what you call your meal. But if you're actually like middle of the day, okay, night shift, lunch. lunch. I get it. I did the same thing. What is happening right now? Please click. What? I thought I already did this. What's happening? I did all this. We did Bronx. We did 2070. Did I just messed up? What happened? Eastchester. And then, oh, I hit main options. Well, what am I supposed to hit? What am I supposed to do? Enter? Enter? I hit enter. Wow, this is like not recognized. There are 10 similar names. If it's not recognized, then how are there 10 similar names? Show me all of them. Who wrote this website, guys? Who wrote this? There's nothing here. There's no, like, submit. Oh, this is... New York is just lost. If an address is found, the fields in the property bureau block lot section would be populated. Oh. Okay. Wait, find BBL. Eastchester, though. I mean, street name. It's literally, I mean, I'll put a space. Eastchester, yeah. Maybe the space, sometimes the space after will mess everything up. You gotta try different things. You gotta make sure that everything's just right. If there's an erroneous, there are no similar names. See, check this out. I bet it was the extra space at the end. Watch this. Okay, no extra spaces. Find BBL. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Ten similar names. Then show all of them. Let me narrow it down. Oh, boy. Alright. You just keep moving. Just keep moving. You just keep moving. Don't waste your time. Just keep moving. You just keep trying. You look at it different ways. Dude, sometimes, maybe, I mean, for real, let's just do this. Let's just, for kicks and giggles. Parcel ID. Parcel number. Fine, we'll go with that. It was auto-populated. You never know. You never know. Must include 2070. Yeah, it must include 2070. Absolutely, it must. So that's the address I'm trying to look up, you crazy, crazy thing. Cluster maps must be a website that provides parcel IDs. And then you've got these different state of New York, village of Bronxville, parcel number. Okay. But not a 2070. I'm telling you guys, the devil's at work here. Kinda. What is this? Why do I have this copied? I have no idea what I'm doing. No clue. Let's close that. Let's just search this. We'll see what happens. That must have been the zip code. Not secure. I don't care if it's secure. Just search. A match was not found. Either correct the search. Oh, okay, here we go. 2070 Eastchester. See, here's what I'm noticing in a lot of these Planned Parenthood murder machines. A lot of them are categorized as daycare centers, which just completely blows my mind. Random Randy, you're hilarious. Yeah, I tried that too. I didn't try it here, but see the way that you just look the place up and then you realize that's the address, and then if you can't find it, it's because something is stopping you from finding it. See, when you search it, it's East Chester connected. Yeshiva University, just nestled in the heart of teenagers welcome. Saturday walk-ins welcome. Sometimes you need to look at this. Realty websites. Commercial property websites. 2070 East Chester. So that's it. You need to look at this. Oh gosh. Can we keep on going, please? It's slow. I'm sorry. Look, a realty website gives me the parcel number. Parcel number is, as I've said before, parcel number is the social security number of a building, basically. Okay, so we're going to do that. Parcel number. Okay, so that's saved there, and now we're going to use that parcel number to limit our search. So, okay, this isn't a parcel ID lookup. That's not even the kind of website. Was there anything else here? It's in Bronx County. There's their taxes. That's absurdly low to me. I don't even understand how it would be that low. That seems really well, 15,000. But still, that seems really low. Those prices seem. Those are houses, but some of them are businesses. $1 million, 1.2. Those are all businesses. Yeah. I don't care about foreclosures. We're going to move on. This is office building, approximately 2,700 square foot, living space, blah, 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 964, 3 properties, foreclosure, blah, 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 blah. And we'll move on. But look at that. RealtyTrack.com. It's another resource. So we don't need this. What we need is we need to go back to Netter. So we've got the register, we've got the Department of Finance, and we've got the GIS. We're going to go to the Department of Finance, friends. Welcome. There's a lot more people in here. Welcome everyone. We're trying to do the thing here, friends. We're trying to do the thing. New York is a beast. Search by address. I mean, I already have the parcel number, but we'll play your little game. We'll play your little game. Shoshana. Yep, that's it. That's probably a last name right there. So that's the property owners. The trust. So there's a trust. And so that's your names. We'll just go ahead and, oopsie. We've got the block and lot number. That's helpful information. Technically, if we needed more information, that could be helpful. So what I'm doing here is I'm not typing this in. I'm actually just going to put that as a note because, I'll type it in. It's not really helpful. It doesn't really provide a whole lot of information. It's kind of my back's a little jacked. But yeah, let's go back to this. I'm going to go to account history. I'm just going to click on these tabs, see what's going on. Just see what's going on. Is for informational purposes only. That's right. Informational. Just open up a new tab. Obviously, I'm trying to get the mailing address. That's what's going on. We're not trying to shame the landlord, Gigi. And absolutely they can dump their tenant, especially if they are of a certain religion. They what is that thing called? Who else watched that sermon? The lies, the fill in the blank, the lies of the they say a like a special kind of prayer every year that completely frees them from having to keep any contract that they've ever signed for the year before and the next year. They don't have to. They can cheat anybody that they want. They absolve themselves of the responsibility of any contract. This is interesting. But no, this isn't about shaming them. This is about telling them the truth. Hey, what if you were held responsible by God for all the babies? In some nice letter. Hi, I hope this is finding the eyes of the owner, of the landlord. Property address, mailing address is the exact same. I know you don't live there. This is not happy. Shoshana Hack and Shoshana Hakamovich. What does that sound like to you, friends? We've got the entire name, though. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to use that as the actual name. All right, we're going to X. I'm going to go insert note, type. We're going to go copy. So what was more comments about that? Yes, hat people. Thank you, Intoxicating Masculinity. Gigi, have you read the Bible? Do you not know that think of Pharaoh. Pharaoh's heart was hardened by God. Okay? I understand what a hard heart looks like. I've read all about it. But what was the result? No, I'm not Moses. I get it. But what ended up happening? Did the people get away? Did they get away? Did they go? Did they get out of Egypt? Anyway, I'm going to move on. So we've got Shoshana Chachamovich. Chachamovich. Shoshana Chachamovich. That is a fancy name. That is a fancy name. And the mailing address is identical to the property address. And I have literally never seen that before. Chachamovich. So let's see if this is a famous person in New York. You never know. Shoshana Chachamovich. Shoshana Chachamovich. We got a Dean. We got a Shoshana. Maybe. I mean, Dr. Moshe. Dean was born to Shoshana and Dr. Moshe. New York is... Oh. So this Shoshana is really old, possibly. Guys, do you know how many Shoshana Chachamovich names there could possibly be? And it's, come on. All I looked for was the name. And we got a New York match. Do you know how likely this I'm going to put this as a likely match. There's a phone number there, too. A phone number. I'm going to put a likely match. I'll put a note. Might not be it. Shoshana Chachamovich. Melech hal olam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu. Melech haolam. They say the words, guys. They repeat these beautiful Hebrew prayers. And they just completely miss the meaning. It's amazing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. They just don't have a clue what they're saying. I mean, they know what they're saying, but they don't. Anyway. I just know a couple of phrases and Bible verses that I've memorized. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. I could read it if it was in front of me. I mean, this could be it. This could be the dude. neighbors. Hey, I was just wondering, uh, do you know your neighbor, Shoshana? Mr. Hakamovich? Yeah. I mean, maybe it's a woman, I don't know. Yeah. Do you know if he's like a landlord? um, yeah. 1993, marriage. Son of Shoshana, and Shoshana might be a woman. Dean Jacob Hakamovich, program manager. Rabbi Bernard Melman. Bernard Melman. Uh, I'm wasting time right now, guys. I'm sorry. I get distracted. I just wanted some level of confirmation, but honestly, I just don't. I don't see it. Standalone. I see funer as in possible funeral. Yeah, there's a lot of funerals, except nobody remembers all the babies. All right, we're gonna close. We're gonna move on to the next one. I think that was a success, actually. That was pretty legit. So there's another one right here, same area, DeKalb Avenue, 4th floor. We'll just search the whole thing. Whoops. Copy. We'll just search the whole thing, friends. How many we got here? Got 12 people hanging out. What's up? You're watching me work through the hardest, most vile state in our nation. It's a different zip code. Different part of town, obviously. With a lot of thewomenschoice.com. Gynecological services. 2-day procedure. Dmitry Bronfman. So a Russian dude? Dmitry. I ain't wrestling with God, bro. I ain't trying to wrestle with God. I like my hip. I'm trying to obey God. Far be it from me. I ain't trying to wrestle with devil is a lie. Let's just try this again. Let's try this. You never know. Just make it, there's just different ways to do this, guys. We can use Netter, but New York is a beast. It's a beast. Oh, gosh. Listen, if somebody out there, if I, spread the word, share this operation with others, and if you know somebody that has a better technique, I'm just using the tools that I'm aware of, that I've been made aware of because of the industry that I work in. But if you know somebody in, like, commercial real estate, or somebody that just knows a lot more than even me, because there's plenty of people that know more than me, there are literally 4 million people. I think it's 4 million. I think there's 4 million people on this planet that are smarter than me. I mean, that's a lot of people, guys. That's a lot of people. And for that reason, that's exactly why I think that IQ is a psyop. I'll talk about it because I think it's funny, but I think it's completely illegitimate. Seriously, I think IQ is completely illegitimate. I think IQ is this concept that gets associated as somehow linked. I could probably, if I thought about it a little bit more, linked with evolution and racial supremacy, and it's all a psyop. It's all just a way to differentiate people and take away their value as humans. I don't want C. Why does it still say C? I didn't want C. I don't want C. Stop it. It wasn't there. Stop that. Don't do that again. 14 DeKalb Avenue, 4th Avenue. So I don't want no 1575. That ain't going to do nobody no. LoopNet again. But it wasn't LoopNet. It was like some realty website. But this is the... I don't even know why I'm scrolling down. This isn't what I want. I want 14 DeKalb, not 1575. How do I type in 14 and that is what comes up? Because of March 14th? Google, your algorithms are broken. You are garbage. Just garbage. Oh boy. It's not healthcare. It's not healthcare. How could you even call it healthcare? You're not caring for anybody. You're not caring for the mother. You're not caring for the baby. It's not healthcare. It's the abandon. It's the abandonment of care. This is amazing, though. It's amazing. DeKalb Avenue, 4th. Are we in Brooklyn? Is that what this is all about? Brooklyn? Let me see. Yeah. All right. Let me catch up. My IQ is the same as a 6'7" individual that you watch on YouTube, more than likely. I truly think that IQ is a psyop. Yeah, but I don't want to mail the business. Operation Rescue, that they mail every abortion mill in America. They already have a mailing list of all the abortion mills. But I'm not trying to contact the mills. I don't want to talk to the doctors. I don't want to talk to the nurses. Somebody's already doing that. I'm trying to get to the land, to the property owners. And Gigi was here earlier and mentioned, they've already signed a lease. They're not interested. They have no moral conscience anyway. Listen, one of the top 5 ways that an abortion mill shuts down is due to a crisis of conscience from the landlord. I didn't make that up. That's the facts in regards to the last several thousand abortion mills that have shut down over the last 10 to 15 years. So that detail is what encouraged me to do this. So, yeah, it's pretty simple, guys. PBGS, I don't want that. What's your parcel number? MapQuest, no. The Women's Choice, no. LoopNet, I think we've been there. That's obviously not the right one. And it's... okay. Yeah, Mural Bear. I mean, look it up. I just know that it appears that Yeah, look at this website. It just appears that they really are hiding themselves for good reason. So there's APN, PIN, Folio, AIN. Yeah, there's different acronyms. I know. So you see this website, and they're trying to tell you non-governmental property searches. Reputable online databases. Property data is a matter of public record. You don't need to pay to obtain. See? Little extra effort. You can locate a property parcel ID number on your own. Save your... But you're not really... The National Environmental Title Research Company's website has a searchable nationwide public records directory. It takes you to... Oh, that's Netter, guys. That's Netter. That's exactly what I'm already using. Search free. While it does not directly provide you the parcel number, it will let you see. So this is a long website to literally say what I already know. To go to Netter. Basically, this guy wrote an entire article that sums up go to Netter. Obviously, it would be a lot more fun to be going through the ways to study the Bible right now. But what I'm trying to do, I mean, we need to study the Bible, and I want to do that. But right now, I am trying assessor parcel number. Redfin is a realty website, which I think is what I used earlier on that other business. So let's give it a try. Give it a try. You never know. I really would much rather be just talking about the Bible, doing a Bible study. A study on how to study the Bible. I mean, it's a lot of fun, but I'm trying to make some effort here on... It's not going fast, guys. Not going very fast. What is this? This is not... Why does it say New York? As if I just looked at New York only. Dude. Address. Oh. Oh, okay, gotcha. 12 units. Gotcha. 4th floor. That's the... What is happening? Okay. Click here. What's going on? Yes, and Christopher Davis, it has happened literally hundreds of times. So anybody that naysays and says, well, a landlord's already doing business, no. Most of them have hats, small round hats, and they don't care about contracts anyway. And sometimes, anyway, the point is, God will speak to them. That's the whole point. Is about praying that God will open their hearts to the truth. Okay? Oh, gosh. Why is this so hard? Why is this so hard? And my computer's so slow, guys. I'm sorry. Major insurance company, of course, paid 100%, also insurance, all paid for. I know. It's insanity. It's insanity. This is not helpful, Redfin. You are just terrible. Nope. 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 I don't understand why I'm clicking on this and literally nothing is happening. It keeps saying unit lock. What does that even mean? Like, if I click on one of them, what happens? It's not helpful. That is a waste of time. Yeah, well, I don't have health insurance. Silver Sister. I like the way you're thinking there, Christopher Davis. I get it. I totally get it. DeKalb Avenue, 4th Avenue. And it's Brooklyn. Brooklyn. I've done this. I've already done this. This isn't working. Okay, I didn't do it here. This is just the same website I used earlier. I got you. I was about to lose my mind there for a second. Yeah, I truly don't know anything about the 4chan thing. Or 8chan. Apparently there's an 8chan thing too. I don't know anything about any of that. No, not 14. Not. Why is it coming up with. What is this? What is all this? Garbage. 14. Why is it a 4-digit number? Why is it so hard? Ugh, just garbage. Brick Teeth LLC. That's amazing. Guys. I am figuring this out as we go. Okay? Just move on. We'll just move on. We'll just move on, okay? We're just gonna move on. We're gonna need to. What is going on, bro? We're gonna need to move on. We're gonna need to find somebody. No, I don't know. No. That was the most generic web. I get it. Okay. Fine. Buffalo. It was extremely generic. There's a main street in every city in America. Okay. Oh, I get it. I'm just thinking, guys. Just thinking. Okay. My chair is really noisy. No, I've already got the addresses. What I'm needing is what's known as a parcel ID. So what we do is So you first need to find out the county, and then you find out Buffalo. Then. What just happened? Okay. So it could be Erie or Wyoming. Minors under 17 are not required to I'm getting loopy. It's 10:15 and I'm going to need to go to bed soon. All I've had was hot chocolate tonight. What's the website? What's the address? We're looking 2500 Main Street. 214. Right now, I'm being quiet because I'm literally thinking of some other way to get this information in an easier way. God, it's just, sometimes it just takes so much. Yeah, it's Operation Baby Landlord at gmail.com. And I'll add you to the list. Yeah, let's play with Carmen Sandiego. That'll be a good thing. Okay, so that's not what I want, but I'm going to copy that. We wanted those two counties. I have to determine which county it's in. You know, it's just, there's a lot of steps to it. So you do this, you open up another one, and you have to look at the maps, and then you have to look at the address, and you see, okay, it's sitting inside of this county, so that's the county I'm going to search. I do this all the time. I drink a lot of coffee. Well, not a lot. I have like 1 or 2 coffees at work. It's fine. It's fine. Guys, it's fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. Wyoming County. It's just like, it's a lot of information. I can understand why more people aren't jumping at the bits to do this. I get it. Just determining the county alone is laborious. I get it. I get it. And if you are ADD at all, like, even though ADD is not real, the essence of it is. All right, so we got Wyoming County, we got Erie County. How are these connected? What? What? I'm a Canadian. I'm not allowed to be funny anymore. What is going on? What? There's no way. What? It's got to be connected. Why would there be a discrepancy with the zip code? Now you've got me really confused. It's 14,214. I'll look at chat. Try a group parents. Really does listen to us. I've never experienced the power of group. Good group, and then the same thing at the same time. The whole not praying in public thing in the Bible, don't be like the Pharisees and doing all this money, is part of the reason why. I'll pray privately with a couple of people, but it's part of the reason I don't want to pray publicly on stream, is because there's just I didn't want to do all that. I just want to look up 14,214. 14,214. That's all I want. It's just 14,214. But not even Buffalo. Just take that out too. Just 14,214. I just want to see the zip code. Just the zip code. Just the zip code. Okay. Zoom out. Show me the zip code. This is a fun free zone. That's funny. Wasn't the last time he fasted? You talking about me fasting or somebody else? Alright, so there's... What is that? Okay, so that's like north. Whoops, way too much. Way too much. Alright, so that's north of Erie County? No, it's part of Erie. It's inside of Erie. So at what point could it ever be anything to do with Wyoming? Wyoming, I don't want... Yeah, I want Wyoming County. It says Wyoming, but I don't want the state, I want the county. Sometimes this is just really difficult, guys. Okay, see? What just happened? It just like... Okay, it doesn't matter. It's in Erie. It's fine. It's in Erie. 14,214 is in Erie. It doesn't even make sense that it could be anything besides Erie. We're just going to go with Erie. Okay? We're just going to go with Erie. When's the last time I fasted? I do intermittent fasting regularly. Almost every day. If you're talking about praying and fasting in that way, it's been a while. About a year. About a year. Should definitely do it more often. But I chose to do the intermittent fasting, and it has definitely changed how I view food. But fasting has obviously more. It's not just for personal benefit. It's obviously to direct our minds to God more clearly, get rid of distractions, all that good stuff. You're not gonna offend me, dude. You're not gonna offend me. I know New York is very liberal. Somebody asked for assistance in just working through this horrible place, so I took the challenge. When you look at the list, you'll see some of the states that we're almost finished on. And Nate asked, he was like, hey, can we just go ahead and send out some postcards now? Just to kind of get the ball rolling, see what happens. And yeah, so there's a couple of artist bears. And I want to find the artist bears. There's like at least 5 of them that can help us design an image for the postcard, and then we'll just figure it out. If we're not doing a mass mailing, we can just make it a little, hand thing, handwritten. But I prefer some kind of centralized way to at least create a little bit of consistency to it. I'm really distracted, guys. Answering questions and doing like intense research is a little tough. It just is. There you go. And then you see this, and you're just like, oh, wow. Terry Frigo. That was really easy. You can look at these things. Click on as many links as you can. But that's easy enough. Guys, this is frustrating work, okay? And I want you to see my frustration, but I also want you to see that if you keep pushing forward, it's like fishing, guys. It's like fishing. Has anybody in the chat been fishing before? Catherine versus Morrison Living. Morrison Ray Trustee, 2500 Main Street, Inc. So I don't know how long it's been an abortion clinic or abortion mill, but 4 years of history is pretty good. We got a good name there. Okay? We're good. It could be Terry Frigo. It could be Frigo Terry. The dude's first name might be Frigo. Who am I? UAW? United Auto Workers? Like, it used to be a union hall back in the 80s. It's interesting. Believable. What we're not seeing right away is the mailing address. As you see, it's blank here. But that's okay. Don't give up hope. Just keep pressing forward. This is interesting to me too, by the way. That's property description though. Don't confuse legal descriptions as alternative addresses. Book page date. We don't need the date. We need the book and page. Can we look up the book and page? Where's the PID though? There's something I'm missing, huh? Oh, Swiss. I think this is what Candy was talking about, this Swiss thing. She probably got to this too. And this is the something book and something. Are you deleting your own messages, Christopher? It says retracted and not deleted, so I suppose that's a yes. Thanks, Mural Bear, and thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up here soon. Once I have the mailing address for this person. Frigo Terry. I mean, I could just look that up. Oh, this is what we were looking for. Here's the parcel ID. This is the parcel ID. It's just not easy. You just gotta be vigilant, guys. Pay attention. Be vigilant. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. Property tax service. I mean, I feel like that's where I just was, right? So let's go back here. Frigo Terry. I saved that name, right? Of course I did. Oh, it's fine, Christopher. It's fine. Pay your taxes, custom search, tax payments and inquiry. This is weird. This is same website, just a different section. To pay current Erie County property taxes, to pay delinquent, to pay in person, to pay via internet. Tax inquiry. I think that's it. Well, we've lost a lot of people. Yeah, Gigi. You're right. No, let's do by owner. We have the owner's name. Let's do that. Well, I've got the SBL number too. I can go back to the SBL number, but let's try this. Frigo. What was this dude's name? Such a weird name. Terry. Frigo Terry. And then I don't know what town. What town are we dealing with? Because it's Buffalo. Okay. I got a little bit of a headache. I wonder if it was the cocoa. Yeah, you want to know something a lot of people forget about Noah. All right, let's see. 200. See, look, this guy owns 2 properties. So, so here's the cool thing about that is if we can't find I'll use the other address. I'll go to 220 Allen, and maybe that'll have the mailing address. But first I'm going to try here and see what happens. The interesting thing about Noah is it took Noah 100 years. Why did it do this? I didn't want to go here. Yes. took him 100 years to build the Ark. A lot of people ignore the fact that he spent 100 years building the Ark. 100 years, guys. A lot of people ignore that. Forget that, whatever. It's significant. Do you see how I'm in a loop of never-ending nonsensory? And then the names of these people that own. I mean, it's almost easier to find the people that visited Epstein's Island than to try and decipher this stuff. Kid you not. Okay, I've got the parcel ID. I had the book number. Book page. That's what we've got right here. Copy. Rift Bear. A lot of people. Okay, this is why. Because there's a lot of people that don't understand the scope, the size. They're like, oh, do you have it, like, you know how long it takes to build a building, how long it takes to build a massive building. Think of the scope. It just helps you understand the scope of the Ark. I'm going to type this garbage in. Why is it? I need to do 089? Oh, what are you doing? That's not what I typed in at all. Oh, this is annoying as all get out. 89.350. So 14200. 14200. 89. I don't know whether there's a 0 there. But we'll just go with it. 350. Three, and then 26. 3, 26. All zeros. Search. I feel like I'm working in the Matrix. Oh, maybe. So if I'm hitting to continue, maybe that's not what I want to do. Maybe I want to go to these. Oh, no, that's what to continue is. Account balance. That's what should be happening right now. No outstanding balance. So I can't do anything. We gotta look a different way then. What's going on in the chat? I'm not much into the numerology thing because that's a lot of Kabbalah stuff. Focuses on interpretive meanings. Like there's a lot of nonsense. Numerology and Kabbalah are very intertwined, so I try to stay away from that. Yes, there is some significance, like the number 12 and the number 7 and the number 3, but those numbers themselves are not God, and that's where people get way wacky. So I am looking up the weirdest name. How many Frigo Terrys are there in the world? I mean, there's hypothetically another Devin Jump in the world. There's like a little 11-year-old boy, but he's probably a man by now. Frigo Terry, Terry Frigo. So there's no such thing as a Frigo Terry. It's all Terry Frigo. There it is. Executive Director of Women. This is the New Birthing Centers. First author, both. Well, they do abortions and Pride Center, Western North New York. What's going on? That's a great point, intoxicating masculinity. And I've thought about that before. It's just not at the forefront of my mind because I'm fighting Satan right now. Ugh. All right, this isn't giving me what I was looking for. Okay, why does back never seem to work? This is not. This is so. Oh, because I opened a new tab. That's why. It's your fault. There's three. There's three Terry Frigos, but we found the right one. We just need more information. We need a mailing address. No, Rift Bear. I think that they actually do birthing as well. There's like monogamy and polygamy. It's like, so we got two Teresa Ann Frigo. Terry A, Teresa Ann, Terry A, aka Terry Lynn, and Terry Ann. 53 or 63. Kansas City, Missouri. Lived in New York. That's weird, guys. Terry Grigo and Terry T. Frigo. This is weird. That's really some. But you know, these aren't always perfect, right? Sometimes they mix their information up. Okay? Sometimes they mix their information up. This is not going to give me anything. This is one of those things where you have to pay, blah, blah, blah. Spokio can be good, but most of these things cost money. See, it's showing the business address anyway, 2500 Main Street. Oh, I really wanted to find another address. We got a name. No, it's not. It's not accurate. You know how much it's said I've made tons of money, but it's not accurate. It's not accurate at all. It's like, you know, and it still thinks that I live in a different state and all this weird stuff. They don't know. It's not perfect. And that's why I would never pay money, because there's no guarantee that they're going to give me. $30 to $39. She lives in New York. There's not a chance. There's not a chance in the world. It's like, there's not a chance in the world that that's what this person's making. And if they are, it's not the right one. I mean, it could be. Could be the right one, but there's not a chance that they does have lawsuits. Interesting. See, that's 2500 Main Street. Buffalo, Niagara Falls. If we had a good autist on our team, we could figure out some of that stuff. I know, the soup thing. Oh, no, not my... No. If you see that little bar thing, that means that's a sales technique. You're not going to get any information from one of those at all. Nothing at all. All right, this isn't helpful. We're not getting anywhere with that. Okay, so Terry is the first name. Frigo is the last name. We want the mailing address for Terry Frigo. Yeah, let's just do this. Wait, last name first. Frigo Terry. And we're going to submit query. All right, guys. If this doesn't work, property location 220 86 Hyde Park Boulevard in Amherst. Let's open these up. I'm going to open these other ones up because one of them might have a mailing address. Do you understand? Are you getting it? Is anybody getting it? No mailing address. No mailing address. You just send a postcard to all three property addresses and hope that it gets to Terry Frigo. And you have a name. So I don't want to pull that up necessarily. I can't pull that up. I'll just type it here and then copy and paste it. Amherst. Y 14226. Oh, copy. I mean, we made a little progress, but in 2 hours. Yeah, you're right. We didn't get very far. It's okay. Every little bit counts. Get it? Got it? Good. I'm wanting to understand why 220 Allen also shows this. The mailing address hidden thing is really, really weird, guys. It's really, really weird. Hyde Park Boulevard. 14226. Did I already type that in? All right. That's true, Rift Bear. Thank you. I've warned some people out. There's no way that... I mean, you guys are troopers just watching me struggle through this. I can't even remember what county this was. Look for every link you can. You never know. And it just keeps taking you to the same stupid place. All right. I want to look at Frigo Terry, CEO. Land. I'm going to type in landlord. So it's the executive director is the one paying the tax bill. Whoever's paying the tax bill can stop paying the tax bill. It's kind of my line of logic. Interesting. Little blog here. Close this out. Oh wow, look at that. What do you know? Alright, I don't have time to read all this. It is owned and operated by Terry Frigo. She literally owns it. That's what I'm talking about. Terry Frigo. She could live anywhere. But then you can start looking up Terry Frigo. Well, see, that's another. So I was thinking you could look at these and see the owner history and see if you could deduce a residential address. Lauren Smith, Philip O'Neill. Ah, there's that Kay Morrison name again. Terry Frigo is probably a I don't know. This is a residential address. Watch this. Yeah, I think we figured it out. Amherst. Sergeant Peterson. Yeah, we need strong fathers. And the answer is discipleship, buddy. Look at this. Guys, we did it. We did it. You just have to keep going. She just lives in a humble $250,000 home. Or third of a million. Guys, it's all good. That's it. That's it. Oh, whoops. copy, paste, enter, and I'm going to go to bed now. New York is about a 90-minute per one, but maybe you can learn from what I did and be a little bit more effective. Okay? And you see how I had to skip some. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to go ahead and update these two. Okay. Alrighty. But we got two. We got two. So I started at 8:40. It is now 10:55. That is 2 hours and 15 minutes. Ish. But pretty much. Yeah, Christopher Davis, and one of them got to spend eternity with Jesus in heaven because repentance. Alright, guys, this was a successful night. Another 2 down. That is, you know, where's my math? Where's my math? 2 divided by 7. That is 1/5 of 1%. But it adds up, guys. It adds up. Just imagine, I mean, that tiny percentage, just 2, you know, could lead to, if one of those got shut down, you're talking about literally thousands and thousands and thousands of babies that would be saved. Obviously, there's a lot of options in New York. A lot. Just a lot. Okay, but the less there are, it will directly impact. Accessibility impacts the number of abortions. Fact. If you have questions, please email operationbabylandlord@gmail.com. The list is just around 670. It's slightly out of date, so therefore some of the ones on the list will not be, will already be closed. And that also means that there are about 40 missing, 40 to 50 missing from the list that have opened up in the past 2 years. So on Monday of next week, my next day off, of a weekday off, I will be calling Operation Rescue again to take care of business. Let me share. This is a really great website, my friends. It's called Human Coalition. Some of you might have seen this before. So you got eagles, sea turtles, and everybody's favorite, and these are going to go on my car. And I've got extras to share with anybody that we ever meet that goes, hey, I really love that. We'll be like, hey, here's one for free. And then be like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And be like, no, we love babies. How about you love babies? Um, $505. What is that, Anthony Freud? I don't know what that means. All right, I'm calling it an evening. It's 11 o'clock where I'm at. I really appreciate all the hanging out and chat. Good conversation. And we'll continue fighting together. Again, if you have questions or you want to get involved in this, email operationbabylandlord@gmail.com. operationbabylandlord@gmail.com. And I will add you to the list, and we can struggle through getting more. It's a long list, lots of research to do, but we can do it together. California is going to be the next crazy one, but we can work on this together, guys. Yep, and I'll see you all 7:30 to 8:30 Central Standard Time.